we are on. Welcome back to Sengoku Dynasty. We got episode 7 today. So here's what we're going to be doing. Farming. We've got... I'll show it off real quick. We're going to head over there. You can see I kind of cleared out an area. I got a house for some farmers set up. That'll be the main point that we get at. But, like I said last episode, before we get there, we want to... If we go over here, we now have a marketplace set up. Right, and this is about the best I could do with the limited level ground here. But we do have 4 markets set up. There'll be like general goods, food. I forgot what the other couple are for, but that's gonna be so like next season. Hopefully there'll be people here, and then we won't have to like run around and fast travel as much to sell things. But those are all set up, so I wanted to show everybody just kind of how the market's starting. But the priority today is that baby over there. So I want to get started on that. The idea that I'm going to do is I want to show kind of the gist of the mechanics for farming, because it's different than Medieval Dynasty. One thing I do need to make is, let's go see if we can make it yet. Let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, iron hoe. I don't need an iron one. It's hot. Yeah, you know, it's you button from different games to get out of that. No. Let's see, for farming, we're gonna need a hoe. So let's get to farming. That. There we go. So we got a wooden hoe, I guess. Is there no? Apparently there's no copper tools? Interesting. All right, so to unlock this, we have to build a land field. So let's get the... Oh, God, why am I dying? So the forge fire seems to be way worse than a normal fire, which makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I guess fire's fire, right? Oh, man. Either way, that would have been an interesting start to the episode. So, farming house. All set up. I cleared out this whole area where we're going to get our starting fields set up. And right, so I got an area for 4 farmers to start off with. We're going to start off with just 1. But here's how it works. So if we go here, pull out our hammer, we go to farming, we go to land fields. Now I can put down a max size of, and you'll see when it gets out there. So see the sticks in the bottom left? So that's kind of a good judging point of how big you can make something. Right, so we can make something that is 64 squares. Now, Medieval Dynasty, farming was in real time. I had management for it. That's all different. Like, a farmer cannot take care of this field. It's all kind of a number-based thing now. And I'm not going to talk about it the whole episode, but I'm just going to mention it now. I much prefer Medieval Dynasty's farming to this game. I'm not sure why they changed it. I don't know if they wanted to make it easier, if people didn't like that there was just more management options. But either way, this game, it's not in real time, and it's just a number-based system. A farmer can only take care of 20, I think it's 23, but it might go up 1 or 2 based on if you add workload. So we're going to do a 24-sized field, right? And then I'm going to have it start right on the edge of that staircase. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Okay, so there we go. Water bucket, wooden hoe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 of these. And I want to do that because I want to show people the difference in... let me see. How am I going to line this up? I got to... just kind of eyeball it, I guess. I'm not too worried about it being perfect. Alright, so let's go... double field action there. Now, the reason I'm doing this... Does that give us enough space there? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Kind of more of a demo anyways. I mean, we'll be using this field, but I'm going to put a farmer there, and then I'm going to do this one, just so people can see kind of the difference, right? So kind of, again, it's different from the way we do it to the way the people do it. I don't know if it's to more try to get the players to do the actual farming. I like that everybody's just like fishing on here. I'm not sure. But let's get our buddy set up. We'll see how that goes. Dynasty tool storage. So what they're gonna need is a flax seed bag, and then let's hire a buddy, and we'll see exactly what steps we need to take so that where'd they go? So that we can get. Oh, do I not have anybody right now? Oh, well that's interesting. Thought I had somebody waiting here. Apparently not. Oh shoot. That kind of foils my plan there. All right, give me a second. Let's do a quick cut. I'm gonna have to go find somebody. So I'm sure there's some bandits holding somebody captive. But yeah, let me go do that, and then once I get to somebody, we'll bring everybody back, and then we'll kind of continue on here. All right, we're back. So we actually didn't have to go that far. I should have just checked my map. I forgot that there was a bandit thing here that I had cleared out. It's right. It's real close to where we're living. So let's get this person out of there. Right, so I'm pretty sure I already looted this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, hold on, buddy. All right, yep. Come live with us. Very nice, very nice. Now, let's get that person all set up here. So, if we go to our population, Osago, and then we've got, let's see here. Pretty sure I renamed it. Yep, so we got the farmer's house. Put him in that bed. Now let's run back and we'll see if we can do the field or not. Yeah, see, we just went right over here. I probably didn't need to do a cut there, but that's fine. Save you 10 seconds of me running there. So let's go look at that field. I'm not sure if we need to hoe it up first or if we can assign them and they'll hoe it up. I can't remember. So we will we'll test that out. That'll be a lot of this episode is testing out some farming stuff. If we get that pretty good, we might do a little bit of story things. Let me get that quest out of there. We got the full screen. Now, if I go to the field, needs cultivation with a hoe. Oop, hold on. Okay, so this is Landfield 1. Why is it moving around on me there? So we got no worker. Let's do flax farming. Boo. And then we'll go down to Osago. All right. And let's assign that. And she's got the bag. So again, see how I'm adding to this? This is kind of the management of this. I'm basically just telling her, hey, farm this flax field. And then I have one bag in there. So we'll kind of see what one bag can get us. But again, it's a numbers game. So at the end, it's daily production, flax fiber 378, which is a lot. Okay, and then there you go. So you can see that she already is doing that, which is pretty cool. Cause so let's go get ourselves a hoe, and then we'll do the other field. So if you want to do some manual farming, you can kind of see how that goes. Now I want to say, I don't remember offhand. Let's make the hoe to start, and then we'll kind of go from there. So we got farming, we got a water bucket. So we're probably gonna need. Let's grab a couple of them. I'm guessing that's It's different than the bucket, right? This is like a water bucket. So if you already have water, you can make these, and that's good for your farm. And then I also need to make a wooden hoe, which I'll probably make a couple in case they kind of suck. All right, and then let's get that in our inventory here. Is that our worker out here already? Oh, no, different guy. Seems like they're doing only 21 squares? It's hard to tell. Right, but then if we're gonna do our bit, so you can see we have cultivation meter on the bottom goes up, and then once it's good, right, that is what it looks like. Oh, my cooked fish has lost its freshness. Right, so you can see there's like a visual change. What I want to do now is I'm gonna do a cut. I need to go make a bag, and then I'll finish hoeing this up. How much is it? It's not that much. I think I'll finish hoeing this up, and then we'll plant our own flax, and we'll kind of see, you know, like how it is different from her doing her field to what we do. But yeah, let's give me a second. We'll get everything kind of situated, and then we'll kind of continue on with the farming. All right, we're back. So we got everything hoed up, and now we're just planting the seeds. So again, I took the hoe off my inventory. I now have the seed bag on my inventory, and it's as simple as just having that out. Little thing will pop up where you're planting, and that is it. Now, so again, the Medieval Dynasty one I like better, and it's just here. There's no management for this. It's this, right? So you see your land field. When you go under it, there's no visual. So like if I'm doing some farming on my own, right, like I get no visual. And what I did was I forgot one on purpose. So in Medieval Dynasty, this visual would show up, and it would show, oh, there's a square missing right there. Now you can kind of tell from the visual here, and this is a small field. But if you got like real big fields at work, you know, it's kind of handy to know that, right? So you don't have to like look at the whole thing again. So that's kind of the gist of farming, right? This is how, and this is the part that kind of drives me insane, is so she's only doing 21. I'm not quite sure why. I thought it was 23 was their minimum. But so that's kind of the difference between assigning somebody and then you doing it yourself. Assigning somebody is just really easy right now. It's just it could be much better on the UI, and I really preferred the real-time work, right? Because then you could have those fields, you could tell them what to do, and they would just work the whole season, right? But you know, it is what it is. I don't know if they're planning on changing it or if that's just the mechanic they want in this one, just to kind of maybe simplify it for people that don't like the farming aspect as much. But, you know, we'll see how she goes. Can be fertilized and watered. So I don't have a compost bin, but if we want to make one, let me see. Is that under furniture? I don't know if that's, where would it be? I don't have a boop, 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 boop. Decorations. Oh, we got a new plantable. Deciduous tree. Interesting. Let's see. Oh man, where is that compost bin? Doop, doop. There it is, composting workstation. So let's open that up, and then let's put one of these bad boys. We'll kind of put it in the corner over here. I feel like you would kind of want that away from the house, right? So maybe we'll put it... What do we got here? Lack of flat terrain, of course. So I just don't want it to interfere if I make more fields here. Alright, being a pain in the butt. How about over here? There we go. Good enough for me. Right, so then what you do is you add your rot in here. And I thought we had some. Oh, Nope. Hold on. Add rod. We must not have any on us. I thought we'd be able to grab some, but let's go do that. I'm pretty sure there's some in the food storage. Maybe compost station doesn't pull there. Let's go check that out, and then we'll show the watering as well. Let's see here. Let's go to our handy dandy shed. So I guess we are eating stuff fast enough. I thought we were gonna have some rot in here, but apparently not. So that's one of the things you do, right? It's basically like the well, where you put the stuff in there, the little meter goes up, and then you can retrieve it. So we can maybe do that later. For right now, let's show how the watering works. We can do this. Right, very similar. You're just pulling that out. There you go. It doesn't show like really a change other than it goes red, and then it says it can only be fertilized. Does it have a visual difference? I guess it does look a little darker. I'm just gonna do this all on camera. It's a pretty small field. But yeah, so this is farming in a nutshell. We are going to. I feel like the water fields look a lot cooler, so we will get to those pretty soon. I feel like that'd be kind of a fun separate episode. There we go. So now we got the field watered. And, ooh, look at that. We made way too many water buckets, so it only took, like, a tiny, tiny bit. Took, what, like a sixth of one water bucket? I think we made, like, 5. Oh. No worries there. We can just put these in our storage. Maybe they'll use it? I'm not sure. We'll check that out later. Let me see. What do these go under? Tool storage. That makes sense. So, put these in our tool storage, and then for us to use, for the one field, it was about half a bag. So, we'll put that in there as well. We'll put our hose in there. So yeah, we're looking pretty solid. So, we got the farm started. That's about it for the farm right there that I want to do. Let's see. I mean, I guess if we did... Ooh, there we go. So now, let's go here. I wonder if the flax already counts. Yeah, I think so. So we already have 598 flax fiber, which is pretty crazy. So we'll have a ton. So we'll be able to make a buttload of cloth and rope and all that out of it. Let me see for water seed bags. Yeah, I need rice. That would be kind of the one I would want to grow. Let me go see if she has some rice over here. Again, that would just be something that we could kind of show everybody how it looks. I don't know if I'm going to grow rice yet. When I get to the real big village, I want to grow everything. It'll be very inefficient, but it'll be fun. All right, let me see here. Oh yeah, we got some rice. So I could buy a rice seed bag. I think what we'll do is we'll make our own. So let's go 25 of those. I think that was what you need for a rice bag. You know, being that this is farming, why not? Let's show off the rice ability. This sport ship. I mentioned I gotta finish this road yet. I gotta put lights up here yet. Lot to do. Always lots to do. All right, so waterfield seed bags. Now we have the fur. We've got the rice. Bingo, bango. We got the rice bag. And then, I kind of want to keep some area. Where do we think would be a good spot for rice production? I feel like right in here we can't do anything. So let me see if you can kind of tier this, which I hope you can. Right, lack of flat terrain. Ooh. Oh, it's still got to be pretty... I could have swore I saw something where it was like, yeah, as long as you start it off on something, you can kind of tier it. It'll like tier itself down. That does not appear to be the case. So let me see if we can find a... I don't know why I did that. There it is. Push the buttons faster than it lets me. Oh wait, we're doing race. God dang it. Waterfield. All right, so, I mean, it says eligible placement, but... Is it really? Let me see what it looks like here. Maybe then we could do... Yeah. See, it's still too flat right there. I felt like with the water fields, they said it was gonna like kind of fix itself on that, but yeah, I guess it needs to be pretty flat still, which kind of sucks. I could have swore I saw a tier thing. So if we do 2 across here, yeah, even like right here, just doesn't like it. That is very, very interesting. Well, I guess we can kind of stick to the farming area. And we'll get in a water field. I think I still need to hoe it. Let me grab these. Grab these bad boys back. Yeah, let's check it out. It's getting a little dark. We'll probably get on to the next day pretty soon. Alright, so now we've got these. The other thing I don't have is like sticks and whatnot to measure stuff out, which kind of makes me a little sad. I mean, I guess I could do... Right, if I put in 1 field here, that would give me a buffer. Well, it's going to have to be 2 wide, isn't it? Doesn't let you do just 1. 2's fine. Alright, so I just put that in as like a buffer between, and then I'll destroy it. So I'll show you kind of what I mean here. Right, so then if I set up this water field, I do want it to kind of be straight with this one, though. I should have done that a little better. And then, let's see, do I have enough? Well, that's, is that a 6x4? It should be. 1, 2, yep, okay. I didn't trust the math there. So see how cool that looks? Like, super neat. I wish those weren't in there. Get out of the way. Now, similar, very, very similar. So, if we take out our hoe here, put one on. Right, so again, cultivation, right? We got that going. And I'm not going to do all this on camera, don't you worry. There we go. I wonder if those go away if I... Let me see. Oh, it doesn't. That's very interesting. All right, let me finish this up. We'll do a little cut, and then we'll bring everybody back, and we'll have a rice field kind of up and running as well, so we can kind of show everybody that. All right, welcome to the next day. So, next day, you can see out there working. Fields looks nice. This is one thing, right? Like, we got to weed ours out. We got our rice growing here. Again, same. It looks exactly the same as that. You just put the rice bag on and you put it in there. But we do need to grab some of this. So that's kind of nice. You get some straw out of that. I definitely won't complain about that. Yeah. So this is. This is the difference between you farming and, having somebody farm for you. Again, with the management here. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Okay. Like, I feel like what I'm going to do probably in the future is maybe, like, split fields in half. Because even then, like, that's 100 and, what? 60-some... Quick fuzzy math there. uh, it's a lot, right? It's almost like 200. You know, like if I look at it really quick here, because I'm not looking at my phone at all. 189. That was just out of the top of my head there. So 189. It's too early for me to do math. I haven't had enough coffee yet. But I mean, even that's a lot of flax, right? So I feel like going forward, I'm going to kind of split these fields up. We're just going to get a buttload of flax kind of off the bat here, which is going to be fine because we're probably going to need a lot of cloth, and we can turn that into rope as well, which we're going to need to make more fishing nets. And so this go around, I feel like flax is right like a big one. And then when this rice grows, it will, be another food source. We can make sake eventually. So that's that. We'll probably go and get more farmers and hand these fields over to the other farmers once we've like harvested them once, so you can kind of see that point. But yeah, I think that'll about conclude the bits of farming I want to show you. So let me know what you think. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It's just I like Medieval Dynasty's style better, and being that this is like the same game, guys, I figured like the game developers, guys and girls, I figured it'd be more similar. But again, maybe they're just trying something new. So let me know what you think, if this is kind of your style, because it's a little simpler and easier, or if you actually liked the complexity of the Medieval Dynasty management system. I don't know. I like that one, but again, I'll get off of that. So that's our farming for today. Probably next episode, what we'll do is I'm planning on taking over this area for this season. So I'm gonna try to get brick in here, and we'll. Oh my god, another raid. I might just pay that one off because I got so much stuff to do. I got too much stuff to do. We'll see what that looks like maybe when you pay one off, so that way people can kind of see that too. But yeah, we'll try to take that over. That's a work in progress, and then we should get this region. So that'll be tomorrow's episode. If I change any of the farming stuff, I'll just I'll kind of show that off as well. But let's see what these raiders got here. Oh yeah, I do have a lot of bronze being made, so we'll probably switch over to bronze arrows. I think that'll be a pretty solid little bet there, buddy. I can trade with you. Do you have money on you? Oh my god, I can sell the negotiator stuff. That's awesome. Well, let's see here. All right, let's see. What do we got? 800, man, huh? Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's see what happens. So if you give him the money, you made a wise investment. Peers will make sure no one touches you or your villages. Okay. So is that it? A tribute was paid to deter the raiders from attacking. Okay. So it's very, very simple. That does take a lot of my money. I'm down to 490 coins. I'll probably make some stuff off camera and go on a selling spree. Oh, man. But before I do that, let's put some stuff away. I think I'm going to upgrade to bronze arrows. And what I'm going to do is, just so our people aren't using crappy arrows, I'll probably take all the other ones and sell them, and I'll just have copper ones in here. Yeah, I think that sounds like a pretty solid plan. We can put all this stuff away. I don't need you or you. And you. I might make... Oh, no, wrong building. I need, like, banners on the front of these buildings so that I remember what they are. So if we go in here, craft, healing, I need to make some more of these. Oh yeah, we got plenty of mushrooms. Let's get some healing brews. So the remainder of the episode, I think maybe we'll get into the main story a little bit. And we'll just kind of see what's going on with that. And like I said, tomorrow we'll probably start off with attacking that area. I want to get that done before the end of the season. Yeah, let's go see how we're doing for like arrows and whatnot. I feel like having some bronze stuff will be pretty solid. What do I have? I have one bronze sword. I might make an extra sword too, but because I don't want my sword to be like broken and then it's like, oh crap. All right, so bronze arrows, 35 coins. And it's 5 bronze per. That's quite a bit. I forgot how many it makes you. There we go. 75 arrows should do us fine. Let's get those equipped. And then what I'm going to do is... Dang, I should have sold that negotiator crap before I had traded with him. That would have been the smart thing to do, so that's my bad. Next time. Alright, we got all those. Give me these. Might as well take those extra ones. Okay, so that's pretty good looking. Oh, let's see here. Quest, Road to Renewal. Offer help to Toshichi. Bet you all forgot there was even a story behind this. But no, I basically just wanted to get the village kind of up and running. I feel like it's not self-sufficient yet, but it's pretty easily sufficient, if that makes sense. Near self-sufficient. Look at all this fancy stuff we got out here. I gotta clear out this village so it doesn't look like crap too. And that's pretty easy. Like all it is like you like, come up to this. You just kind of whack it a few times. We're getting sticks, planks. There we go. Usually get some charcoal out of it too, but it appears we're just getting like wood crap. So there's a piece of charcoal. But yeah, so that's... I'm gonna pass out. That's getting it just kind of cleaned up a little bit. Not that we're gonna do anything over here, but... Alright, buddy. What do you got? Let's get some story action in here for the remainder.
Konnichiwa.
Yes. I have built the house and a lot of other stuff. That's impressive. Maybe you should expand, building a forge or wood-cutting hut. Yep, already did that. I want to build a place for everyone. My friends, neighbors, everyone back home, other wanderers like me. This might be going too far. People are afraid and mistrustful. They'll never accept a whole flock of vagrants settling here. I convinced you. Don't you think I can convince them as well? Won't be as easy with the others. If I were you, I'd start slow and not scare everyone with that little vision of yours. People have to get to know you first. Best way to make introductions is to offer help. Alright, first person I need help is Eiko. I can finally offer her a place to live. Yeah. Let's see. Who should I talk to? Ooh, here we go. I think there's 3 people worth talking to. The warrior is Kinjo. Fancies himself protector of the people. Puts on the air of the warrior, but has no lineage to speak of. Well respected by some, hated by others. Alright, what about the priestess? Shiomi is our Miko, a priestess in charge of local shrines. Ooh, and by the way, if I say stuff wrong, I'm sorry. I don't have as much background in Japanese as I do in Chinese and Korean, so some of the pronunciations I'm not as familiar with, but I'll try my best. She's a gentlewoman, worried that all the kami, the divine spirits, turned away from us, or actually that we have turned away from them. Maybe I can console her. And then the impure is Matsumaru, Prouditier, and Etta. An impure from Sagai, all the impure. He lives between the earthly world and the divine realm. He does things that are spiritually polluted, like burying the dead or disposing of animal carcasses. Interesting. Only those living close to the spirits can do these things, and I think he's carrying an especially big burden right now. Talk to him, maybe you can take some weight off of his shoulders. Alright, yeah, okay. So let's see, we've got ask Eiko to join the village. Where would she be? So we've got right on there. Alright, the gates, we don't do that yet. So let's start by, I'm assuming that's back here, right? Got a lot of quests that popped up, so that's kind of cool. Ah, hello, buddy. I don't think we can do anything with that guy. Maybe eventually. Still over here. I'm just... Yeah, it's only been like a season. She's kind of hanging out over here. Alright. Nope, come on. Step it. There we go. The village is reborn. Come join me. You're unbelievable. It makes me so happy. Just tell me where my house is and I'll get to work. Okay. So I guess you can be a farmer. Let's see. Ooh. Or do we want her to... Do we want her to be a guard? We got a lot of jobs that are open. But a lot of these I don't need people at yet. Let's see. It's just so easy for me to do it. Like, we can make her a guard. I could put her at the... Yeah, it's crazy you can have a composter. Maybe we'll put her at one of the land fields for right now. God, that's going to be so much flax. I feel like maybe I'm going to go on like a cloth selling spree. So I'm just going to have so much of it. Yeah, let's run over here. Eiko can be a farmer. Should be a good farmer. Pass out. Looks like another quest in there. There's quest everywhere now. Holy crap. Those might be the other ones that we picked up, but they're just not highlighted. That could be it. Yeah, let me put her in a house here quick. I'll sign home. Still gotta change the name of our village. Farmers. Bingo, bango. Ooh. Dynasty level. What do we get? Basic brewery. Oh, man. Flying through. I don't think we're going to put that up in this village. That might be a thing we wait on. All right. Yeah, let's have her do this one. And then... I wish instead of village, it showed house. It would just be easier in the long run. All right, more flax. Got a lot of flax production going on here. Yeah, see, so those are open yet. Might have to go hunting a little bit, make some more flax bags. Okay, that person's all set up. Let me look at that tool shed. I could probably make a couple more flax bags if I need to. And if we go here, yeah, so they'd be using that last one. Let's go make a couple extra of those. Like, what are we at here? Yeah, 598 still. So if I wanted to, I could make so many. How much does linen go for? Let me just see quick. We'll drop it off. Landfield, flax. Let's make 2 more. That should hold them for a while. And then linen goes for, not a lot. 270. Just kind of hoping it would go for a little bit more than that. That's not very much at all. Oh. Put that away. Well, what is this? General storage. Okay, we'll put those away. Yeah, 270. This was for 25. Just trying to think of what I might try to sell, like even fur. Fur's 35. Let's go hunting. Get that skill level up a little bit too. Ooh, we got a lot of copper and tin. That's nice. Decisions. I'll worry about it off camera. I'll go on a buying or selling spree of some sorts. Ooh, the other thing. Like, we do have a lot of like cooked fish and stuff. What's that go for? 6. So that's not too bad. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get back on with it here. Help the locals. Okay, so we've got the let's see. Let me track that one because that's the lady that's just like real close to us. Let's swing on over there. Oh, there's clay yet too. They're all small though. I don't want him to go away. Oh, buddy. Trade. 70 apiece. Ooh. Make quite a few healing brews. Those are 12 apiece. Man, I don't know. Not sure yet. All right. Let me just. Hello. All right. I heard you need assistance. The shrine is empty. Nobody visits anymore with the famine. People feel the goddess Inari has left them. Inari sends foxes to protect the crops, but what can foxes do when humans burn the field? I can make an offering to the goddess. Perhaps others will follow. Find an egg and cook it over a campfire. The times are tough, so this will do for now. Okay. So go get a cooked egg. I'm pretty sure I have one of those. I think I saw a crow's nest. Yeah. I don't have any cooked eggs on me. Gosh dang it. All right, let's go get this cooked egg. These might be fairly simple for us now, being that we've spent a season and a half setting up a village. Let me just, like, hop in here quick. How many eggs are you kidding me? Hopefully there's some in the food storage. Are people eating all the eggs? That would be our luck. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, no, we got a handful of it. All right, let me grab one. All right. Got the egg. Sorry if there's a little cut there. It was something outside that was very loud. I don't know what it was. Some sort of like work truck or whatever, but I felt that it was loud enough to where I was like, we might cut that out. Oh, no, that's the one we got our first farmer from. All right, let's keep on heading over here. All right, so looks like we're going up that way. What is that? Some tin? I feel like our peoples are bringing in plenty of that. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, hold on. What do we got? Yep, out of my way. We could use a little sword practice. Maybe we'll blast one first. If there's multiple. What are you? Bandits? Bandits. Is that a... Is it hitting something? Let's see how our... Ew. Ooh, yeah. Ow! This guy shoots so fast. I know I said I was going to get sword practice in, but... Man, these archer guys are crazy. They shoot so incredibly fast. But, well... No sword practice. Kind of just felt like taking them out kind of quick, I guess. Take that. What do we got here? Some of my arrows back. Got a little stash. What's that stuff? Warming drink. Well. Yeah, I feel like the man. I mean, can we shoot that fast? We'll test here. Because I mean, I can shoot fast if I do like this, but if I draw it back, like that's as fast as I can go. And those guys just freaking are humming it in there. But oh well. You know what we got to do? We just got to get better. That's all it is. That's what the Call of Duty guys would say. All right. What we got here? Interact. Oh, here we go. Super cool. I love the artwork style here. All right, so let's see. XP received, blessing, some movement speed for a little bit. I wish that was more of a permanent passive buff, but whatever. It's okay. We got some figurines. Maybe I should just like start picking those up now. All right, what do we got? We got to go back. So we gave her a little blessing. Now we're gonna jump off this cliff and break our leg. Oh man, the parkour. Ooh. Ooh, that is actually pretty high. There's a fox. I don't want to do too much hunting, but I kind of want to shoot something. I do like the archery in this game. It's pretty fun. Ooh, thought I was taking damage there. Alright, well. Looks like we're just going to head back. Oh. What? Oh my god. Wow. Well, that's, I just did that to see how far you can fall. And apparently the answer is not very far at all. Dang it. Dying sucks in this game, by the way. We haven't died a lot. But when you do, like, luckily we didn't have a ton of money on us, so that only took a little bit of money. But yeah, you lose, like, food and money. You keep all your stuff on you, which is awesome. So at least that's, like, one of the parts I like. But, man, all right, fall damage is a... Did they change that? Because, man, I know I've fallen from higher places than that. But that one was just... And I know I was kind of hurt there, too, a little bit. I was not at full health. But, man, I thought we'd be okay there. Oh, well, well, now we know. Just, that was on purpose, so everyone could see what happens and whatnot. Let's see. The offering has been made. Inari is pleased. Yeah, she freaking killed me. Apparently her blessing didn't help very much. Just traveled, just cooked egg, but you did something the locals have forgotten about. It is not them, but an outsider who got blessed by her, and I follow her judgment. Look at something quick. Yeah, okay. Take the bag of gobo seeds, and may your crops be blessed by Inari. Yeah. Yeah, she was when wooden prayer beads unlocked. All right. Ooh, there we go. We got some new levels. Let's take a look-see at this. So, again, I know we can get into here, but I want to kind of get the XP buffs going, even though I know these are really good. Ooh, buying prices are decreased. Better prices when selling is obviously a solid one. Fast travel reduced. I feel like that, if you get that one, your fast travel is just like nothing, which is pretty cool. Ooh, gain more from foraging. We don't forage a lot. Let's stick here. We'll keep that XP rolling. No way of the warrior. I might go hunting in between episodes to kind of get some more of those skills because I feel kind of weak right now. Also, I kind of suck at fighting. But all right, what do we got? Wealthy traders. What have we been doing? Oh, we did workload. We do have Zen Gardens. That would be kind of a fun one to get into. Man, we got... So this is player planted crops only, which I don't plan on doing too much of that. Maybe we'll do some wealthy traders. 'Cause these other ones, I feel like I don't need too bad, right? Like they're nice, but not needed. This is just more money that I can sell to. Health need and maintenance need. The maintenance one might actually not be too bad. Okay, so that's all of our points there. All right, what are we going to do with the last 7 or 8 minutes? Let's see. What do we got here? Here's the impure man. Let's go run over there, and maybe we can kind of get this started. I don't know if we'll have time to finish it, but I have a lot of stuff to do kind of off camera. Again, I'll never do anything that I feel like people want to watch or is related to like the main parts. It's just like me gathering resources, me going out and selling stuff to make sure I have money so that we can unlock things on camera and all that. But if there is something where I'm like doing too much of something off camera, let me know, because again, I'm trying to find the best balance I can for the most people and what I feel like they want to watch of the game. But if I am taking anybody out of the immersion of it because I am skipping too much, or if I'm not skipping enough, let me know. Let's see. You might need help with old Hikabe? Hikobi. I don't know if that's how you say that, Hikobi. I kind of like that, though. Well, you're too late. He's drawing his last breaths in Taro's cabin. He's beyond help. What's the story? He refused to leave Sasagi when his house burned down. Taro offered him to take him into Hikobi's family and move to Aratani. They were running out of food there, but they still kept bringing him rice. Old Hikobi never wanted to be a burden, so he went in the forest and gathered some mushrooms. Turns out it was the wrong sort of mushrooms, and look where I got him. Nice. What was he thinking? Not really. I think he did himself in on purpose. How do you know that? He opened his eyes for a moment, and I swear he was relieved to see me. He knew it meant he was dying. Why would he do that? One less mouth to feed, food is scarce, and yeah. Shouldn't you be helping him? No use now. I just have to wait. When he's ready, I'll drag him out in the sunlight. The gods don't like it when a man dies at home, so I'm sitting here listening to the sea with one ear and his groans in the other. Well, there's nothing we can do. No, but Mata would probably say otherwise. She's the local herbalist. I don't really trust her. She likes to play with herbs and mushrooms a little bit too much. You never know what'll happen if you drink her concoctions, but some of them might be helpful. I'll give her that. All right, I'll talk to her. Okay. You betcha. All right, let's try to see if we can get a little herbal treatment going here. It's a race against time. 5 minutes left in the episode. Again, all I do with the timing of the episodes is just so people have like an idea of what I usually, what can be expected. Hello. A man's dying. What happened to him? He ate some mushrooms. He ate the shrooms, man. Oh, you mean Hikobi, right? There are medicines that might help him, but it could be difficult. Can't you make them? Of course I can, but you have to decide which one to use. How can I choose? I'm not a healer. One gives a tiny chance of survival, but Hikobi will definitely suffer a lot. There's no guarantee it'll be successful. Okay, autosave. The other will take away his pain. He'll suffer less and he'll die. Nah, let's keep him alive. Bring me some charcoal. This shouldn't be too difficult. There's plenty of burnt wood around. Yeah. All right, so we just go to try to... I could just grab one quick, but let me just try to get one out of here. Give me a charcoal. Give me a chunk. One chunk, please. Wait, I need 3 charcoal? All right. I think it'll be faster if we just go back and grab some. No, there's nothing I can grab from there. That's kind of like the quest way or the game's way of telling you, like, hey, knock this crap down. Let me just go grab some real quick. Do I have some in here? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got plenty. Yeah, so that's another one of those instances where it's like, they even give you the hint, like, get it by demolishing burnt structures and trees. Well, we are making our own already, so let's get this. Hello, I have the charcoal. I see, I need a moment. Almost done, okay. Here it is. Give the antidote to the sick man. Nice. That was a quick little antidote. All right. Come on over, buddy. I got stuff to heal you up. It's gonna hurt a lot, though. Not a door. Yeah. Elder, drink this. What's this? Am I gone? Calm down, you'll live. What? How could you? We all die. Oh, no, it hurts again. All right. Yeah. You'll be happy in the long run, I'm sure. Hi. He looks more alive, right? Well, it isn't a surprise I didn't know the old man had it in him. What's next? He'll probably live, but don't expect him to be grateful. I'll card him his family and Atari when he gets better. Very nice. He took the risk and saved people. People won't forget that. Quest complete. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's get back to our village. Here's what's going to happen next. I think in the next episode, we'll probably start by taking out the area to our northeast, right over there. That combined with that watchtower should liberate that region, which gives us bronze tools. Bronze tools would be awesome because even the copper tools don't last a ton longer than the wood. They're noticeably better, but you know, we want to get that bronze going, especially because we got a bunch of bronze rolling in now. But yeah, we'll try to take that out. And, I mean, I'm going to go sell a bunch of stuff so that we have money. So if there's any upgrades we want to do, we'll do that. And then past that, we'll probably kind of continue on with the main story. Looks like we got one more person to help, and then we'll kind of see, we'll see where that goes. So, yeah, so still a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'm pumped. I can't wait for it. This game's been awesome. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying it as much as I am. But yeah, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.